Alright, so I'm gonna do this procedure on myself since I wasn't able to have anyone help me today. So first I'm gonna begin by knocking on the door, identifying myself. Hi, my name is Mariella. Today I'm gonna be your nursing assistant. And I'm going to be performing hand hygiene. So I'm gonna get hand sanitizer, rubbing it on all surfaces of my hands, making sure they're dry. And then I'm going to be explaining the procedure to the residents. So I'm going to pretend I'm my own resident. So Mariella, today I'm going to be performing fingernail care on you. It's going to be quick and easy, and it's going to take a couple minutes. So I do have my supplies on this side. So I'm going to pretend as if it's an overbed table. So now that I've introduced the procedure, I'm going to pretend to close the privacy curtain. And after I do that, I have my basin filled halfway with water. And I'm going to test the water inside of wrists. I think this is what it means. Nice and warm. I'm going to pretend to have my resident check as well. Alright, all good. So then I'm going to sanitize my hands once again. And I'll be putting on my gloves. So I'm just going to actually do one glove since I'm doing it on myself. But normally I would put on both. Okay, so sanitize hands, I put on my gloves. So now I'm going to be soaking the residents' hands and nails in the water for at least 5 minutes. So I'm not gonna actually wait for the 5 minutes since the video is gonna take long, so I'm just gonna pretend like I did. Remove hands and then wash with the soapy washcloth. So I'm gonna be using this pink washcloth, and I'm just gonna be using some soap. Alright, so I have some soap on there. So I'm gonna be washing the hands kind of gently, making sure I get between the fingers. Make sure I get the bottom of the wrists here. Kind of under the nails. Basically as we would if you were to just normally wash your hands, your palms. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse. So by doing that, I'm just gonna like soak the towel a little bit. Kind of rinse the hand. Get most of it. And right. Remove hands from water. Okay. So I'm gonna get a clean towel. And then I'll just pat dry. Again, once again, in between the fingers. Okay. So at this point, I'm just gonna move the basin over to have space for my next task. Okay, so then I would next place the resident's hand on the towel, and then I'm going to get my orange wood, what I think, oh, there it is. Okay, so I would get the orange wood and then gently go underneath the nails. Frida, stop. Alright, so now that I got all the dirt underneath the nails, I'm gonna place these to the side. I would basically clean the resident's hand again. So I'm gonna get another towel, get it all soapy, put the hands in the water, and then do the same procedure, gently scrubbing the hand. Getting in between the fingers, under the nails. Okay. And the wrists too. Right, then I would soak the hand in there. Okay. And then I would get a dry towel and pat dry the hand. And I would dry between the fingers. Okay. So now okay. I'm gonna move this one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to use my nail file and I'm going to basically shape the fingernails. So with this part, you want to go in one direction. Okay, so I'm going to use this side, and you want to go in one direction when shaping the nails. Because if you go back and forth, it's just going to become like very rigid, I'd say. And the shape of it isn't really as smooth as it would be if you just did one side. So you want to make sure they're nice and curved. So almost finished. Normally it would take a little bit longer on this, but just gonna go quickly here. Gonna kind of check. Sorry about the background noise. I'll check to make sure they're all smooth. Kind of prevent any cuts that could happen. Okay. So now what I would do is I would apply lotion to the resident's hand. Get a tiny bit. And apply lotion from the fingertips down the hand, and then going all the way down to the wrist. Alright. So after, make sure it's well spread out, I would then empty the basin. I'm pretty sure we would empty this in a designated toilet. And then empty it, rinse it, dry it, make sure it goes into its designated area as well as the other items. So like the towels would be disposed most likely in the laundry hamper. And then any soiled clothing or linens should go in their proper containers, as well as throwing away the orange wood stick and our nail file. And after, I would remove my glove, so going under there, lifting up, and then I would throw this out, sanitize my hands, make sure I get every surface. After that, I would make sure the bed is lowered into its lowest position and ask if the resident is comfortable. And then I would open back the privacy curtain, place the call light within the resident's reach, and then after that, once again, perform hygiene. Make sure it's all covered. And once it's dry, I would report any changes in resident to the nurse, and I would be all set for nail care.